Welcome back. Now on day 4, Manu Bhaker and Sarabjot Singh shone bright at the medal events in Paris Olympics as they clinched the bronze medal in the 10-meter air pistol mixed team shooting event. Now, while most of the focus and spotlight has been on Manu Bhaker because she has broken several glass ceilings with that second bronze of hers, there was also Sarabjit who made his debut at the podium at these Olympics. And one viral interaction of his on social media suggests that he couldn't even get the attention of his mother, because when he called her to tell her about his achievement, she said, "I am busy and I will talk to you later." However, he did find time to speak with us. Karishma spoke with Sarabjit. Here is this exclusive interaction.
भारतीय शूटिंग के लिए बहुत बड़ा दिन है। ब्रॉन्ज मेडल 10 मीटर एयर पिस्टल मिक्स टीम इवेंट में आया है एंड हमारे साथ यहाँ पर सरबजोत खड़े हैं जिन्होंने ये ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता है। सरबजोत, सबसे पहले आपको बहुत बहुत कांग्रेचुलेशंस। बातचीत शुरू करने से पहले मैं चाहूंगी कि आप एक क्लोजअप जो है हमारे व्यूअर्स को दिखाएं और उल्टी तरफ भी दिखाएं, क्योंकि शायद सबको पता नहीं होगा कि ये आईफिल का जो रियल आयरन कहा जाता है वो इस मेडल में है। सरबजीत, पूछना चाहूंगी, आपका एक अप एंड डाउन रहा है इस ओलंपिक्स में, लेकिन आज आप ब्रॉन्ज मेडल के साथ यहाँ पर खड़े हैं। क्या चल रहा था दिमाग में? पहला शॉट थोड़ा कम गया, हमें भी लगा कि पता नहीं क्या होने वाला है। उसके बाद लास्ट शॉट से पहले क्या सोच रहे थे? पूरे मैच में कैसा ध्यान था आपका?
मेरा मेन सारा फोकस ये था कि अगर ये शॉट अच्छा नहीं गया तो नेक्स्ट शॉट पे वर्क करना है और अपना बेस्ट देना है। कि प्रेशर था, उस चीज को मैं मानता भी हूँ। आज पहली बार मतलब इतना प्रेशर आया मेरे को, और बस यही था कि ये शॉट भूल जाओ और नेक्स्ट शॉट पे चला जाओ, क्योंकि पर शॉट एक पॉइंट था वो, तो इसलिए मैं नेक्स्ट पे ज्यादा वर्क किया और इतना उस मतलब काफी कॉन्फिडेंट भी फील किया उसके बाद।
मनु की अगर बात की जाए, आपकी जो जोड़ी है उसकी ट्यूनिंग के बारे में थोड़ा सा हमें बताइए। मनु ने ऑलरेडी 10 मीटर में इंडिविजुअल में इवेंट जीता। क्या आपके कॉन्वर्सेशंस रहे आपस में? क्या मैच शुरू होने से पहले आपने बात की, हम कर सकते हैं, हम जीतेंगे आज? किस तरीके के कॉन्वर्सेशंस थे आप दोनों के? आप, मैं जानती हूँ थोड़ा कम बोलते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी आपसे डिटेल में जानना चाहूंगी।
मैच से पहले हम इतना बात करते नहीं, मतलब रेगुलरली भी इतना बात करते नहीं, क्योंकि काफी मतलब अलग अलग शेड्यूल रहता है मैचेस के टाइम पे भी एंड वो सारा कुछ, और मिलते भी बहुत कम है। और बस जस्ट मैचेस के टाइम पे बस इतना होता है कि ऑल द बेस्ट, थैंक यू, सेम टू यू, दैट्स इट।
तो बिना मिले और बिना ये किए इतने कम टाइम में आपने ट्यूनिंग बिठा ली?
हो जाती है काफी आराम से, अच्छा मतलब।
और सरबजीत, आखिरी सवाल है मेरा। पूरे शूटिंग कंटिंजेंट के लिए एक जो मोरल बूस्टअप वाली बात हम करते हैं वो जरूर होगी। अब एक मेडल आ चुका है, दूसरा मेडल भी आप यहाँ पर लेके खड़े हुए हैं। क्या कहना चाहेंगे बाकी शूटर्स को, बाकी पूरे कंटिंजेंट को जो भी फाइट कर रहे हैं मेडल जीतने के लिए, लॉरेल्स लाने के लिए?
शूटर्स को मैं यही बात बोलूंगा, गिव योर बेस्ट एंड प्रेशर लेने वाली बात नहीं है, क्योंकि सारे मतलब ये सोचते हैं कि मैच आ गया, अब ये करेंगे वो करेंगे। ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। जस्ट 60 शॉट का मैच आप इंडिया में भी खेलोगे, बाहर भी सेम है, तो उस चीज को नॉर्मल रखो तो काफी अच्छा रहेगा।
There are several such stories of grit that come forth when Olympics are around, and one such story is that of 24-year-old athlete from Andhra, Jyothi. Her father is a security guard, her mother is a cleaner, and she has now become the first Indian woman to qualify for the 100-meter hurdles event at the Olympics, set to make history at the Paris Games. What went into the making of a future star? We spoke to her coach.
We are in Paris and we are, of course, looking forward to Paris 2024. And I have with me a very special guest today. We're looking forward to Jyothi performance, and joining me is her coach, James Hilla. James, firstly, thank you so much for being here on the Times Network.
Hi, thanks for having me.
James, like I said, we are very excited about the entire athletics contingent, but particularly Jyothi. Her story has inspired so many. Tell us what it means to her to be at the Paris Olympics.
Oh yeah, look, it means everything to her. She's, she's excited. We've just finished a track session. I just managed to get it done in time to do the call. She's very focused, and look, I think with her, she's not just happy to be there. She wants to go there and be competitive, and I think that's really important. You know, obviously it's a big thing for her in her life, and probably one of the biggest things she's ever done. But she's not letting that phase her. I'm trying to my job is to keep her feet firmly on the ground. make sure that she's not just a passenger there, but actually, really does well and she's really competitive there. And in fact, I had that conversation with her today about her having a presence that when she's there, with the other girls and doing well. So, she's very excited to compete, but trying to keep as normal as possible. It's difficult, but we're trying to keep things as normal as possible.
James, what you're trying to say is talking about a reality check for Jyothi, if I'm not wrong. But I think the excitement and the nervous energy sometimes is good.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's an athlete that performs well on the big stage. And there's no bigger stage than the Olympic Games. So she's very much looking forward to it. And hoping that she can sort of peak at the right time. So she's very excited.
And James, what are the kind of questions that she's asking? Is it about the technique? Is it about, what she's going to do in the competition? Or it's more about, how the Olympics is, how the surrounding is. And, sometimes that sort of environment is also intimidating. So what are her questions or the conversations like?
Again, I'm just trying to keep things so there's no shocks for her. So, I'm fortunate. This is my 4th Olympic Games. So I'm reasonably experienced at this now. And, I was talking to her today actually about the call room, how it's a longer time than it normally is. So just to be ready for that, and just some of the things that will, happen there and things. What she's got to try and do is control herself and control what's important for her. I'm trying to sort of educate her a little bit on what to expect at the Olympics. It can get a bit crazy, and just so she's not, completely sort of in shock when she gets there.
And James, that would be true for a lot of the Indian athletes because, we have a contingent of 117 athletes, but I read that 61% out of that is going to make its debut at the Olympics. So it stands true for a lot of them, what you're saying about Jyothi.
Yeah, my advice to anybody, that's, is just focus on yourself. Don't get distracted by, all the goings on in the village and don't be overawed by, when you see these superstars walking around the village, which they will see, they're just human beings, right? They're normal. They're not super beings. They're just human beings that have probably got a head start on us in India, in terms of they maybe competing for longer or, and higher level competitions for longer. So it's not about looking at others as superhumans. They're not. They're normal human beings, the same as us, same as all the Indian athletes.
James, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you here in Paris.
My pleasure. I'll see you next week.
India's fastest hurdler. Will the coach see us next week with some good news? Will she be able to cross the final hurdle at the Olympics and end up at the podium? At times now, all our best wishes are with her. With that, we wrap up this broadcast. Thank you for watching.